9:20 on your Sunday morning. This week, Every Step will be hosting a walk to raise awareness about infant mortality. So joining us this morning is the community health vice president, here at Every Step, Jen Groves. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
Vice president there.
Yes.
Add that in front. Okay, let's just start here too with the Every Step 2. What are some services that you all provide as an organization?
Every Step's one of the oldest nonprofits in Iowa, and we started out in 1908 providing services to children and families in central Iowa. We've continued that legacy, as well as adding some services such as hospice, home care, and our grief and loss programs through Amanda the Panda.
And let's talk about the issue as well before we get into the walk that's coming up here this week. What's the recent infant mortality rate, and I guess just the common cause, if there is not a silver lining, but a common cause?
Absolutely. Common causes, ultimately what we can see is SIDS is one of the top leading causes of infant mortality. And when we're talking about infant mortality, that's a rate that is calculated for deaths for children under a year old. So that's kind of the age range that we're talking about. Here in Iowa, the statistics between about 2016 and 2020 was about 4 in 1,000 births were lost to infant mortality. But here in central Iowa, in Polk County, that actually is 6 in 1,000 births. So we really want to make sure that we're getting not only education and awareness out there, but giving some good facts about what we can do to reduce that number.
And have you seen those numbers increasing over, I guess, let's say a decade time span, or what has that looked like?
They're definitely not receding in the way that we would want them to, so we want to make sure that this public health topic is at the top of folks' radar.
And doing that, you guys are hosting this walk, so I guess what can you just tell us about that coming up on Wednesday?
This Wednesday, September 27th, it's our second annual Roll Baby Roll event. And we call it Roll Baby Roll because in addition to the education topics and some of our community providers being around to serve our participants, we're taking a walk. It's starting at Calvary Chapel, which is located at 606 East 9th Street in Des Moines. About 10:30, there will be free registration. Folks can come in, get their names in free drawing for some baby items, and then about 11:15 we'll be taking a walk, and we'll go up to the state capitol, just purely for awareness, making sure that folks are understanding that this is still a topic that needs addressing, and then we'll come back and there will be lunch and time for folks to meet and mingle and continue to connect with community resources.
So this is the second year of it. Have you seen an expansion of the awareness, or people even participating from the first year to the second year? You see the information right there of when the registration begins, but have you seen that in the second year?
We're expecting about 200 people so far from what we know, and so that is up. We've had to go back and do some lunch counts and kind of expand that, knowing that we're hearing that more folks will be attending this year than last, which is wonderful.
And what's the benefit too? Like I mentioned, this is the second year now. What are the benefits of raising awareness of the issue too that you've seen in the short time that Roll Baby Roll has been going on? Have you seen the benefits of it?
We have. We've seen the benefits in our direct service provision. So folks coming to the Every Step website, coming to our events and saying, hey, I have a family member, myself, we're interested in looking and seeing what your direct services are, all the way to again, that public health community awareness that this is still an issue and a topic that needs discussed.
And that's the goal of the walk, is just raising awareness. And you can see right here, volunteer events and register right there on Every Step's website, everystep.org. But is that the primary goal of Roll Baby Roll, is just strictly raising awareness, not raising any money or anything like that?
Absolutely, yeah. It's raising awareness, but also providing that education and resources. So at the chapel, before the walk and after, we will have, like I said, community partners will be doing blood pressure screenings for pregnant folks, knowing that high blood pressure is one of the leading causes of premature delivery. We'll be doing oral health screens for pregnant folks and kids under 21. We'll be talking about medical insurance, including Medicaid and Hawkeye. We'll be, and then there'll be registration opportunities for folks who want to link up with a case manager or a nurse to come into their homes and see them.
And you've probably seen last year too, I mean, people that didn't know these resources were readily available for them too. I'm sure you'd seen that impact and are hoping to expand on that too in the second year.
We are, like I said, we'll be doing the work of Every Step, but we have community partners such as CMV Foundation, the Hannah Safety Store, Hannah Genezer Safety Store, that will be there to be able to provide some free baby items to those who need them, diapers, wipes, and then talk about safe sleep environments. We want babies to be put to bed on their back in a crib or a bassinet, no soft toys or blankets, just that fitted sheet, and make sure that those kiddos aren't getting overheated.
Right. Well, Jen, thank you very much for joining us this morning too, and letting us know about this walk and helping raise awareness. So Roll Baby Roll, we got the information for you right there, starting at 10:30, registration that is, this upcoming Wednesday. So we appreciate you being here.
Thanks so much.
All right. Hey, we'll be right back after the break with more news.